Oh my goodness. Okay. I started this week on Tuesday this time. I have decided to vlog this week. I seem to be vlogging every couple of weeks, so I'll vlog one week, give myself a break, kind of edit it, upload it, all that sort of stuff, in between doing everything else. And then I'll pick up the camera again the following week. So I don't update every single week. I do weekly updates on my Patreon, but I don't do them via the vlog, and I found that kind of works the best with me. Jack had a day off yesterday. We went on a big walk and we did some other kind of jobs and stuff, and I actually organised our food cupboards, which was more enjoyable than you might think. That was yesterday. This morning he was off, so he's just gone to work about half hour ago or something, and I am up in my office about to get some work done. I figured out that in a day, if I'm lucky, I will get 6 hours. Bonnie tends to take 2 naps in a day, and each of them tend to be about 2 to 3 hours long. So that's the time where I have to work. It definitely cuts down my time quite a bit compared to what I was used to. Honestly, it has kind of made me prioritise things. I seem to be more productive now than I was before. Wait. Good cow. I was going to edit a video, but I kind of want to make the Happy Mail for my last Happy Mail Patron of this month. I just feel like doing something a bit more creative than sitting and editing. So I think I'm going to do that instead. I'm about halfway through making this piece of Happy Mail for one of my patrons. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but I do want to show you a little bit of what I've done so far. So here's a tiny sneak peek of kind of the colour scheme and stuff that I've gone with. It is turning out pretty colourful, but it's kind of expected with me. The person who this is for gave me free rein over the colour scheme and what I decided to put on it. Before I get started on any Happy Mail, I will message the patron and ask a few questions so I can kind of get a guide on what sort of thing they want, because I do want it to be personalised and like something they do really want. But yeah, she just said go with whatever. The only thing she did ask for is for it to be a standard piece of Happy Mail, not a pocket letter. So that's what I've gone with, and yeah, she just wanted something that I created, which is really lovely to hear. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm getting on with. I'm going to finish it off now. And then it'll be ready to send tomorrow. I am still going with this piece of Happy Mail. I'm actually crate training Bonnie as we speak, which I hate. I hate this part. So at the moment we haven't left her home alone at all. We have left her like in the room by herself in her crate, and we've like moved out the rooms and stuff, but only really when she's been napping. We've not left it in there when she's like awake. And with my shops and stuff and posting, I have to rely on Jack at the moment to take me there and back, or at least be home so I can walk down to the post office. Of course I want to be able to be independent again, and not have to rely on Jack to get to the post office. This is one of those things that we're going to have to do, and she's just going to have to get used to it. So she is currently downstairs. She has toys in there, she has blankets, she has her Kong, which has like a mix of food and other food and stuff in. She's been in there for about 10 minutes at the moment. I'm trying to get it to 15 minutes because I feel like that's a decent time. That barking dog outside is not going to help things. I can hear her. She's either dropped the Kong out of the crate, which I don't think is possible. She's wrecking it. Let's see, shall we? Been at the blanket because there's some fluff there, but she's still at the Kong. She's just decided to like hoik all her bedding up, basically. I'm going to leave her in there because she's still occupied by the Kong. See if we can make it to 15 minutes. It's now Wednesday and it's Jack's day off, the second day off of this week, and we've got a little project that we're doing. In the last vlog that I posted, I showed the plants and stuff that we got, and like more of the plant stuff that I had bought that week. Well, we bought more stuff. It just seems to have become a little kind of mini project, mini hobby for me and Jack. So yeah, I went to the range and picked up some bits, and B&Q and picked up some bits. I'm going to show you what we've got. We're just doing a bit of experimenting. We're not gardeners. We have not the best knowledge of gardening, but we're enjoying just kind of like planting stuff, trying things out, seeing what grows, that sort of thing. And it's kind of cheap as well. It's not like a really expensive hobby to start. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you the lamp because I never showed that in the last video, and someone said that I left it on like a cliffhanger because I didn't show the finished lamp. So I'm going to show that as well. This is our gremlin dog. Hi, gremlin. Hi. Nice teeth. Oh, this So this is the finished lamp. We still have a load of rubbish sitting down there. Well, it's not rubbish, it's stuff, but stuff which is looking messy that we need to sort. I found a like sideboard thing that I want to get to go here, but I need to save up for it. So until that gets here and we can sort this, this is just kind of like a pile of stuff. This is how it looks. I'm pretty happy with it. I did buy white paint in case I went a bit over with the yellow paint. I did go a bit over on some bits, but it's not like as noticeable as I thought it'd be. So I returned the white paint just to save a bit more money. And yeah, it's not perfect. There is some bits which did get yellow and aren't meant to be yellow. But yeah, most of the silver bits and the black bits and stuff were covered, and the springs and everything obviously we took off before I spray painted it. But I'm really happy with it and I like it and it looks good in our living room, even though the rest of the living room's not quite finished yet. But it's gonna look good. And when you walk in, this is where you like walk in from the hallway. It's like one of the first things that you'll see. So yeah, okay there. Why? What have you done that needs to be stitched?
My legs are
It's working too hard. This is our current state of plant garden stuff. What would you call this? Just a collection of plants? Plant collection. I don't know. So we have this pot which Jack filled up to put the parsley in eventually, but obviously, oh, and we got parsley. That's one of the other ones. They're over there though. And Jack's just observing to see if any more have sprouted. But this is what this was for eventually. But then we just ended up planting random seeds in it, and we've got grass growing in pretty much all the pots that we use the compost in. We're assuming that there's grass seeds in the compost somewhere. These ones are the IKEA cactuses and succulents and stuff. That's the aloe vera, that's my one. Jack's is in the other room growing like a trooper. We've got these ones to repot into bigger pots. This is the Venus flytrap. This is the cactus from the seed. Nothing really is happening with those, they're just kind of going mouldy. And then over here we have this, which is just a collection of the IKEA ones in this, what's this called, terrarium from TK Maxx. And then these are the little parsley pots. This one seems to be growing a lot better than these ones. And we have a random sprig of grass as well in there. I got this from B&Q. This is obviously for lots of little seeds. What's she doing?
That from before.
Oh no, you lost another one. Stay. She did have the wobbly one up the top. Yeah, look, her other fang one's gone. Hey, the sharp ones have gone. Okay, so this was what I got from B&Q. We are going to plant a load of random things in it. It has obviously the different sections, it has this bottom piece, and then it has this top bit which is kind of like a greenhousey type thing. I got those for our front garden, really, like outside gardening. We got a load of kind of random stuff. So we've got thyme lettuce, which is like normal lettuce, and then little gem lettuce. I got me some forget-me-nots to plant. Then we got carrots, which we need to sort out some outside stuff with. And then Jack got a couple of chilies, which we're going to do when they need to be planted, which next year. We might plant a couple now just to see what happens, if anything does grow. I got 2 more bags of this compost because it kind of is working, so might as well. And it's only £1 each. Feel them all at the top and I don't feel like there's many in there. Oh, they're tiny. This is like the grass thing. Where do the grass seeds come from? Because you don't see grass making seeds.
Which way are we doing it? Like going?
I would do rows. I just do things of 4. 4. 4. 4.
Yeah.
And then the same down there. So you could fit 6 different things in here. It's like we're making cake. It's the same sort of technique. Want to see what's going on? Give me a... Ooh. Look, what's Jack doing? It looks like he's making food, but it's not. Trust me, he's not making food, he's not. Oh. Coming up for your nap time it is. Did you know? Some mud. We're going to plant seeds. Saying last week that it feels like my life's turning into real life Animal Crossing because we are planting stuff, buying stuff for the home, like furniture and stuff like that, which is basically all you do in Animal Crossing. I'm getting all tired. I'm gonna get your snug. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Lie down then. Lie down. Go on then, lie down. Come on in. Good girl. Oof. So you've chosen which square is yours and which square is mine?
What have you got to do? Just your lettuce, haven't you?
Lettuce. Might do a carrot.
Lettuce, chilli, thyme.
It'd be worth going lettuce, chilli, and then the leftovers, wouldn't it? So you don't have chilli, lettuce, chilli, whatever. I just repotted that one to join the rest of them. And now Jack's gonna repot this one because I didn't fancy it. I planted the forget-me-nots. I planted the forget-me-not seeds in here. And this one, since I repotted it last night, and it was like really closed up, and since it's been in there overnight it's like opened up completely, so it looks a lot cooler. Squidge it like you're pulling, yeah. Oh my god, the noise.
It's not coming in.
Go pull it a bit. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty impressive root. Not quite as impressive as a succulent. That just makes me cringe. It makes my feet cringe for some reason. Yeah, I would have gone the glove route, personally. We are on to Thursday now. It has already been a crazy morning. I took Bonnie for a walk. I received a ton of posts, which I'm going to go through in a minute. And I also left Bonnie here by herself for the first time to go to town. I was out for about 35 minutes, but I felt so bad. I felt like, oh my gosh, she's by herself in the house alone. Oh my god. But yeah, I managed to like whiz around town, get loads of jobs done. I was only out for like half an hour or so. She was a bit grumpy with me when I got back because I read that you're not meant to go straight to them when you get back. You're meant to just kind of act like it's no big deal, which I did, and she was not happy about that. Yeah, but overall it went well, I think. I didn't hear her cry when I left. I have a feeling she did cry though at some point. That basically means that I don't really have to rely on Jack to get to the post office anymore, which I hate doing. I hate doing that so much. I hate being like, can we go to the post office before we go out because I need to get these orders shipped. The fact that I won't have to do that anymore and I can just leave her, pop out and go to the post office and get some jobs done and stuff will be so much better. I left her in a crate with a load of toys. I left her with her Kong, which I only give her when she's in her crate to make it like the special treat. Now I've got all those jobs done, I need to get some video content sorted. I have gotten back into playing Pokemon Go as well. In the evening yesterday we went on a walk with Bonnie and Jack's friend as well. We just walked around town collecting Pokestops, seeing if there was any gym raids on, which there wasn't, which I was kind of disappointed about. It's definitely got me wanting to go out a bit more to do the game. Like this morning when I went on the walk with Bonnie, like her usual walk, I kind of added an extra little loop just so I could get a Pokestop. But yeah, I'm going to show you my post now. I have mentioned this on my Insta story, so if you follow me on my MyGreenCow Instagram or my Days Little Paws, which is the Instagram I've done for Bonnie, you would have seen some of these things already. So first of all, I got these bows in the post from Geraldine. She also sent me this insert as well, which is going to go so well in this story. So when I got this story, I knew I wanted a bow to go with it, and originally I wanted a purple bow with a white middle bit, and I asked Geraldine and she only had the purple fabric, but she said she had some other fabric which ended up looking just as good. The theme I'm going with this story is yellow and purple. She also made me this bow, which was a complete surprise. Now I'm thinking I need to kind of sort out a purple, yellow and grey theme for this story. Originally I was going to go white, but yeah, I'm really loving this grey. So those were the first things I got in the post. This dory is a Dixie dory. I call it my Bonnie dory because that's all I'm doing in here is documenting Bonnie. The only place I share this is my Patreon. I share a lot of my journals and like other journals that I have up here and planners and stuff on my YouTube channel. So when I started Patreon, I wanted something that I could keep just for there and something a bit different as well. So this one is obviously completely different size to what I'm used to using, and I am also sharing process videos for this journal. I have filmed quite a bit of it, so if you do want to see more on this, I will have my Patreon link below. I share it in my weekly updates and I also share videos. If you want just the photo stuff, then you have to become a $4 patron, and if you want to see the videos, you have to be an $8 patron. If you're an $8 patron, you get the videos and the photos, whereas if you're $4, you just get the photos. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Those were the bows and the insert that Geraldine sent me. I will have a shop link below. I then got this in the post from Chloe, and this is a custom made bandana. I'm going to try and keep this story short, but basically in the Mrs. Brimble's design team a few years ago, we had a Secret Santa, and the person who I was Secret Santa for loves yellow and bumblebees and stuff, and I decided to get her a custom made TN, like fabric TN from Lyra & Co. So I searched everywhere for this fabric. The only places I could find it were shops in America. The shops that sold it in England were just so expensive. So I got another friend in America to buy this fabric for me, send it to me. I then sent it to Jane from MyGreenCow to get it made into a TN. She then sent me the TN and the rest of the fabric back. I sent the TN to my Secret Santa who was in America. I had a load of this fabric left over and I've just hoarded it because I love it so much, and obviously it's so hard to come by in the UK. And then when I got Bonnie and started to buy her bandanas, I was like, oh my god, I know what I can do with fabric. So I asked Chloe if she would make me a bandana for her from this fabric, and this is what she's created. So I now have something made out of this fabric that I can use, and I'm just so happy that I get to use this fabric now. I still have a ton left, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I'll probably hoard it and find something else to make out of it, but for now I'm just so happy to have a bandana with it. It's just got the same pattern on each side. Again, I'll leave her shop link below. She makes a ton of bandanas and bows and stuff for dogs, and she has ones which have like pom-poms on and everything. And then we have my July Papergang box. So on the box this month there's a bear that you can make, and I still need to get around to making all these animals. I'm just going to have a session one day and just make all the animals. Then in here we have the card which has like everything on it and the prices, which I'll go through at the end. There's a washi tape which looks so pretty. I'm actually going to open it up. Hold on. Okay, so that is what the pattern looks like, and it is so pretty. I think it's meant to be some sort of like paint effect, but the colours are just so nice. And it's also a 10-meter roll. We have a pencil that says a tree can make approximately 300,000 pencils. We have a card that says hooray, and then I don't know if my camera will pick this up, but there is specks of kind of copper in the marble design. And as always with these, they go in my card box, and then I just use them as and when I need them. There's the September writer calendar, and then last of all there is a pencil case which I'm going to take out the wrapper and show you properly. Okay, so I've tried to like mould it to the shape that it's meant to be. But yeah, this is the pencil case, and if you haven't had a pencil case from Oh Dear before, you are missing out, because they do some of the nicest pencil cases. Like the quality of them is just so nice. They're kind of that small but big size, so it looks kind of compact, but it does have a lot of space on the inside, and they always open really wide. When I was at school, this is the type of pencil case that I would have. So the pencil case is £12.95, the washi tape is £2.50, the pencil is 50p, card is £2.50, and then the writer printed calendar doesn't have a price. So considering the pencil case is £12.95 and the box itself for everything costs £9.95 when you subscribe plus P&P, you're already saving money on the pencil case. Even though these boxes are kind of risky, you don't know what you're getting, you're always saving money with them. If you do want to sign up to this box, then I'll leave my referral link below. I'm pretty sure the next one is another Gemma Correll one, which if you don't know who Gemma Correll is, she does the little pug illustrations. I am super excited for it.